So I'm going about my day, and I'm in the line in the store, and I happen to look around and look in front of me and look behind me, and it wasn't really about the length of the line at all. I just happened to notice that everyone in line had one of two items in their hand, or both things: beer and lottery tickets. And I said, this is very interesting because, and then I looked at everyone. I noticed the guy in front of me had on like work boots. He had a little dirt on his shirt. And the guy behind me looked like he worked in the store or something. And, there were all these different people. There was a lady in there. Maybe she did nursing or something. There were all of these people masked up, you know, various occupations. And they all had either the lottery tickets, like the lady just had lottery tickets, but most of the guys in there had, their six packs or their beer and their lottery tickets, or some combination of that, some cigarettes or something, or you know what I'm saying. And I said, wow, I just thought about commodity folks. And see, I want you to understand that, as you look around anywhere, everything that you see is a product. And to make that product, something has to happen. See, you guys don't get to see the quote unquote magic of the production. And maybe in many cases, animals are harmed for their skin or their organs or something, or there are various things that are happening like that, where animals are produced solely for the purpose of being murdered. Do you understand what I'm trying to explain to you? And there's a lot of activity on such levels. And it's wrong, folks. You know, And all of that is driven by what? Commodity is driven by what? You know what I'm going to say. For the best of you, the more intelligent of you listening to me, it's driven by money, right? Currency. No matter if it's in paper form or wherever, way that they want to try to present it to you guys. It's the root of all evil because it's not even real and you guys would do anything for it. So you're the fucking fools. You know, I think about when I give a message, folks, and I think about what makes a person not receive a message, and we're all human, so we operate on certain levels. Of course, we gravitate to things we like, we gravitate to things that attract us. Maybe my voice. Someone was telling me you have a strange voice, and I was like, I do, don't I? But are you listening to my message, folks? Because see, beyond my voice, at the sound of my voice, a whole lot of shit's gonna happen. But beyond this voice, you see things and examples that are tangible, folks. Right? So, I'm not a preacher at all, folks. I'm a prophet because if I tell you that your mountain's going to crumble or something, or I tell you something and it happens, then I'm prophetic about that, right? But how am I being prophetic? And then I walk you through my day to day and I try to educate you on the science. So I am trying to teach you about this, but you're not listening because you're caught up in your own egos, even though I've given you examples. And you can go back and, like I said, because none of you really know me personally, you just have to go back into my archives and document what I'm saying and match it up with the events. And there's more to come because I'm going to be issuing more things. Now, who is the muscle, folks? The muscle is the muscle. The hands that are making your air, the hands that are giving you sunlight, the hands that are giving you water, right? Right? They all put their hands in certain ways, and this is how you get the products that you get to keep you alive every day, the water and the air. You get what I'm saying? The things you absolutely need. You don't need commodity. So when you treasure commodities, and like I said before, if money is that root of all evil, and the faces on that money, no matter if they're on a chip or not, those faces are devils. And if you buy and covet the devil, then that's what you're coveting. When that devil currency is put into you, you're now the root of all evil. You're also connected to some type of network or something that will get destroyed. And when that gets destroyed, I want you to think about what happens to you. Think about that for a minute. You've seen some of these fucking fools online go offline, literally in your face. I'm talking about people, folks. You've seen people go offline in your face. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not even getting sensational about that. Don't care. We're at this point, we're knocking teeth out now, right? So I'm talking to you today really because, and actually this is a second take of a video because, I don't really care. I had just brushed my teeth, right? I went outside to, get some air, and I actually was going to walk, somewhere, and I said, I'll talk to them and stuff. And then, the Lord brought me word right away, right? And the nature God, 3 deer crossed my path directly in front of me, and that was the nature goddess. And then right away, the birds came out of nowhere and landed at my feet. And so, and really last night when we were talking, because I heard someone disrespect the name of the Most High Source Creator, Vishnu, whom I'm in service to, folks, and I give you praise, Lord, and I devote this work. Whom I do this video for, because he will bring the new day, folks. He is the muscle. And when we go back and forth, which I'm not interested in doing with you folks, because I'm just going to do what I need to do. I could care less about what you're saying, but now I'm going to teach you with this. While you stay and quarrel about your different doctrines around the world, the Lord has come to all men. That was the purpose of me telling you that earlier on. We talked a couple of videos back, right? So I've actually showed you someone, a monk somewhere on the other side of the world, and that monk is peaceful. That monk has not harmed a fly. That monk is in total fear of God. Do you think God does not recognize that monk? Even though that monk is not worshiping the way you do. You understand? So there are certain levels of what the Lord appreciates because he is greater than all of your names and doctrines. I keep telling you this. My second point is that we neighbor worlds. All of the worlds that you know in your solar system that you can directly pinpoint that we neighbor. These civilizations, they are more advanced than you folks. They have things in great abundance given to them by the Source High Creator, Most High Source Creator. And what is his name to them, folks? The heavens who make your air right now, the sunlight that shines on you, that gives you the life in your existence, and it's on this material plane. The air you breathe that Mama Earth is creating. All of the things that they are doing and providing you for this experience. Who do they call the Most High Source Creator who gives them life, folks? The great thunder, folks. Right? All of the heavens, all of the stars in the worlds, in the universe, folks. There is a greater existence that we will come into an understanding of, but only for a few chosen. Why? Because the majority of you are fucking fools. I mean, simply. Right? And this needs no explanation at this point. You guys want to see magic shows and tricks as if this is a game, as if what I haven't been saying hasn't been actually occurring. This is not, I'm not guessing anything here, folks. And when I come to you, I'm empowered to do so. And that's why I speak with such authority, because I know you're not the power. See, you guys who are arguing about doctrines, you're hoping in that. And listen, let me say this. Let me fix this real quick. I appreciate your great love and devotion to the Most High. And that, through your doctrines of your culture, wherever you have it, that you appreciate and fear him. I appreciate that, right? But I'm telling you, in this new day, we're not going to live in a space of separation, folks, because the heavens do not live in separation. I'm not going to sit here and try to explain to a bunch of fools who have wars every day, who have all type of psychological things that you actually see in their society. Insane things. And then you don't actually believe that the Lord is right here looking at you. And I told you that. I told the enemies this. I told them that they need to cut this shit out. But they're not going to let it go. And really what I'm doing is I'm just leading them to slaughter. I'm really taunting them is what I was doing, really. Because you cannot beat Mama Earth. You cannot whoop her ass. Period, folks. I'm sorry. Right? Now, if you think you can, and I'm really talking to the people who think that they hold the earth. At this point, it's wrath time. All of the time that you have proclaimed that you were the kings of the earth. The Lord was allowing you to do that. Now, in present day, at this point, as we move forward, as this accelerates, I'm telling you that you're not the fucking kings of the earth, right? And that the earth, quote unquote, is going to take back the earth, quote unquote. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, at any given time that you have a problem with anything I'm saying, anything, feel free to not address me because I don't make your air. Address the being who makes your air, folks. Address her and tell her you have a problem with her bringing the destruction. Tell the moon goddess you have a problem with those 30-foot tidal waves. Maybe you'll get 60 the next go round, right? Because they're not concerned about what you think, folks. They don't have to. They bow to the Most High Source Creator Vishnu, and that's my point I'm trying to make to you. You haven't paid them shit. You don't have authority over them. You don't hold might over them for your foolishness, right? You guys don't understand a lot of things. There are many books and doctrines and things and you know that you got and relics and certain things that you guys will never see because the people who have oppressed you are hiding these things from you. And a lot of these things would unlock information, right? But we're beyond that because now I'm stepping over all of that. I'm giving y'all the blueprint for the new day. We'll walk through some of this stuff. I'm not talking. I could care less about what an authority thinks. Who's breathing air? If you're sitting somewhere in the office, opening your mouth and closing your mouth, or moving your nostrils to take in to fill your lungs up, then I don't really care what you're talking about. I'm not interested in what you're saying, right? Because I know the hand who's giving you that air, right? And I'm going to tell you how it's going to be. You're evil. You're fucking devils. You're liars. You're suppressors. There is no such thing of money on any of the heavenly worlds who could destroy you at a moment's notice. There is no such thing of money, and they have great strength and prosperity, but where do they get it from? They get it from the Most High Source Creator Vishnu, right? Now, you guys have many names for the Most High Source Creator because He has come to all men around the world, and those with the vibration will see the new day. You'll be spared. I'm not interested in talking in separation and foolishness at this point. I'm not interested in titting for tatting about your doctrines or your doctrines or your fuck all that. I just told y'all that some things are going to happen, and I'm going to let them. I'm just going to make them as clear as I can for you. I don't care what you think about it. I know what's wrong with things. I'm not interested in your way of doing things. The Lord says that you're full of shit, right? I bow to Him. I fear Him. Now, at any time you don't, you can get the muscle, and that's where we're going with this, right? That's how we're going to do this, okay? So I just wanted to say that. I don't want to keep on listening to social media and hear y'all quarreling about other people. If you're focused on God, we'll hold that. We'll use that for you. If you're focused on God, make sure that you stay focused on God, because in the end, when it's time for your soul to be moved around or go to another place, He holds all of that, folks, individually for each of you, right? You're not going to be in a group when the Lord judges your soul. You're not, okay? So you need to stop worrying about what somebody else is doing and just clamor at this point, because we're in the last fucking days. You guys need to just hold on to Him. You need to just focus on Him. Study your doctrines. Learn about the faith parts of your doctrines, about which talks about what's coming down and the great things and how you have to prepare for those things. Because those of you who don't know the chariots, those of you who have never seen heavenly worlds, you don't know what you're talking about. That was the point of me showing you with the exercise that you're going to bear witness to. See, there are certain things. These motherfuckers are so stupid. They're so narcissistic. They'll use CGI. They'll do anything they can to make y'all think they were successful with something. But once again, I'm going to hold you to the wrath. If you do anything to defy what the Most High wants known to the people that He's trying to reach, you are literally showing acts of aggression towards the heavens, because the heavens are doing this. If you have a problem, you can step to the heavens. Get your best fighter jet, get whatever you want. The sun will smack the living shit out one of y'all. I'm not gonna keep doing this. Right? If you think this is a joke, you can get it. I'm not gonna